I'm just hanging out with Oprah, the 20th anniversary collection, because I'm in my mom's apartment and this is what I gave her for Christmas about 6 years ago. Hey guys, so I'm actually home for Christmas, and home is Ontario for me, and I'm in my mom's apartment, which was actually where I started my YouTube channel, so it's kind of like very nostalgic. So anyways, today's video is going to be a Q&A, and I've never done a Q&A before, but I thought that it would be a lot of fun, and I've gotten asked by quite a few people over the past few months if I would do one. So what I did is I put up a picture on Instagram that just said Q&A, ask me questions. So if you do want to be part of the next Q&A, my Instagram is savannahandstuff, so you can follow me there and stay on the lookout. And guys, I just kind of want to say that it meant a lot to me that you guys asked me questions, because I was kind of nervous that I was going to post the picture and I wasn't going to get that many questions. But I got 3 questions within the first 3 minutes, and I kind of had like an emotional moment there, because it's just like the reality that you guys like watch my videos and you care, which is just so insanely amazing. Okay, so the first question comes from AYAXO_, and I'm like contemplating whether or not I'm gonna say the usernames out loud, because I mean obviously it's gonna be difficult. Anyway, she says, how is psychology in university? I was thinking of going into it next year. Okay, so my whole like college experience, my first year I was in a program called Information Systems, which is essentially a combination of business and computer science. And I actually didn't mind the computer science proportion, but it was like more so the business stuff that I just heavily disliked. So my second year I actually switched over to arts, and I've been taking psychology ever since. I 100% stand behind my decision, because I think it is so important to study what you enjoy. And I picked psychology because it was the discipline that had the most courses that I wanted to take. If you look at university as a way to get a job, psychology isn't the most employable degree. I mean, it's definitely not. But I went to university to learn, so I wanted to take what would kind of like enrich my life, and I felt like I would grow the most from psychology. I feel like I have a lot to say about college and university, so if you guys want like a more in-depth video, can you let me know in the comments? Because I just want to like get through as many questions as possible. Okay, so next question is by Sally Sarah 930, and her question asks, I've been dealing with depression and anxiety, any advice? The first one is to be mindful of the content that you ingest. Like, for example, I used to listen to sad music all the time, and like I didn't even know. Well, I guess I just didn't even realize, like I would listen to Bon Iver like all the time, and I still love Bon Iver so much, but it is definitely not like happy music. 100% be aware of what you're doing, the kind of people you're around, just everything that's in your environment, because that definitely has an impact. Secondly is to consistently seek out inspirational material. I listen to a lot of like inspirational speeches, I guess you could say. Like I'll go into 8-tracks and I'll type in motivation or speeches. And also I listen to a decent amount of podcasts. The one that I listen to the most, and I would say had like a huge impact on my life, is Achieve Your Goals with Hal Elrod. I'll have it linked down below. And he's just kind of like a high achiever, you could say, in life, and he just like interviews highly successful people. So I feel like I've gotten like a lot of tips from that. So just like really be aware of the content that you're consuming. Okay, so the next question I really like, and it's by a girl named Cara Dees. Sorry if I mispronounced that, and it's also underscore. And it says, do you ever recognize viewers who leave comments often and follow your other social media accounts? 100%. I definitely recognize probably maybe about like a dozen people who are like consistently commenting on my content, whether it be like Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or on YouTube. And I think that it is so freaking awesome. So I definitely recognize your name and picture. You seem like a really cool girl, and you're always like leaving the most awesomest comments, so thank you for that. But I've actually been on like the receiving side of this, or is this like the giving side? I don't know. But anyways, okay, like I'm crazy, but too crazy about Big Brother. Like honestly, I am an insane fan. Insane fan. And I would watch Big Brother Canada. It's on like 3 nights a week, so it's very like intense. I mean, if you want to get addicted to something, it's easy to get addicted. if it's like a 3-day event every single week. So anyways, I followed like a few people from the Canadian Big Brother, and I was following, his name is Arlie, and he was like by far my favorite Big Brother Canada player. And I didn't even comment on like that many of his pictures or like liked very many of them or whatever, but I did like a few, and he ended up following me, which was like pretty freaking cool. I had a hard time sleeping, so I was like really excited when it happened. Whatever, I know people are just people, but it made me excited. Okay, so the next question comes from lovelyruby_01. Okay guys, you were like all about the underscores. And it says, do you have a boyfriend? And if you do, how long have you been together? My camera died. Okay, so I'm back, and the question was, do I have a boyfriend? And the answer is no. Do I have a boyfriend? I do not have a boyfriend. I don't have a boyfriend. I am so sorry to disappoint. I know the more interesting answer is yes, and I will do the boyfriend tag, the boyfriend does my makeup tag, and all that jargon, but I don't have one, so those videos won't be coming perhaps in a year. So next question comes from a male. Wow, let's just like mix it up a little bit here. And his name is Connor Reha. I'm sorry, I know I'm screwing all these up, but it says, are you happy with how far you've gone with YouTube? What are some tips for beginners? Okay, so maybe you already know this if you follow my channel, but I did do I think it's how to get subscribers video, and I was actually thinking of doing like an updated one on that, or like a truth about YouTube video, because I feel like there's kind of a lot of things that I want to say about the business side. Again, please let me know in the comments down below. I just love to hear like what you guys want to see, so like request ideas. Am I happy with how far I've gone with YouTube? Definitely. I think the thing is with YouTube, it's difficult because like there's so many people who are making channels, and I guess like you kind of see like what everyone else is doing. So I know that there's like so much more potential to grow. So I feel like I'm always kind of looking at that. I'm always kind of looking like, how can I improve, or like I have certain goals that I kind of want to achieve. But I am definitely happy with where I am currently, but I also do want to continue to grow. And do I have any tips? I mean, I feel like this is hard to address in a Q&A because it's like such a short answer. Just one random thing that's coming to my head right now. I think it's really important to have searchable content, so to kind of be mindful of what is popular. I mean, obviously you can create whatever kind of content you want to, but I think that if you are looking to grow your channel and you're not seeing many viewers, I think that creating things that are very searchable is probably an important factor to growing your channel. DCat143 has a question, and she says, do you want to travel? If so, where is the first place you would go? 110%, I have the travel bug, but I have to say, and I'm almost a little bit ashamed about this, but I really like stimulus. Like, I want to travel to big cities. I want to travel where there's a lot going on. I really like to have options. I really like to try out new things. I like to keep life interesting. So, I mean, there's a lot of different cities in the States that I want to travel to. Like, I was in New York, but I definitely want to go there again. I'd love to go to Los Angeles, San Fran. I'd love to go back to Texas, not that I was in Texas. But my sister had her wedding in Arizona, and there was like 3 stops I had to make. I was flying by myself, and I was in like the Texas airport, Austin, Texas airport for about an hour, and it was like the best hour of my life, yada yada yada. So I would like to go there again. The people just seem really cool. I like the atmosphere there. I really wish I could say like I want to go backpacking in Thailand and all this kind of stuff, which I totally do, but it's not like the driving force right now in terms of traveling. Okay, so last question, and it is from Courtney X 2015. I know her in real life. Thank you, Courtney, for the question. Like, thank you for taking out your phone and taking the time to write that, because you know me in real life and you could have just texted me. It says, what's your life motto or 5-year plan? Well, my necklace says sparkle every day. It's a life motto. And I actually just got my X ring, so I'm graduating this year. I feel like I'm not gonna like formally disclose where in the world that is, but I'm sure some people will know. But on my X ring, I got Dream Explore engraved. That is really how I want to live my life, is to continually seeking out new things to experience. I wanted to go more in depth on that question, but my camera battery is actually dying. So anyways, thank you guys so insanely much for watching this video. And I have like a huge giveaway going on, which was my last video, so you guys can check that out if you would like to. And that is all for today, and I will see you guys next time. Merry Christmas, even though it's not Christmas yet. It's not. Did they change the date on that? I don't think that they did. I I really like vitamin water.